Hi, my name is Allie. I grew up in the Madison, Wisconsin area and moved to Minnesota for college. While I was an undergrad, I spent a large amount of time in my job as a direct care professional serving adults with disabilities. In my gap year before medical school, I then went on to supervise one of the group homes I had worked at throughout undergrad. I still work with that company to help mentor pre-med students that are working at that company to help with their applications, with the MCAT, with their essays, and help them achieve their dreams of getting into medical school. As a medical student, I've really enjoyed women's health, and I have a strong focus on women's health-related experiences and volunteering and research. I also really enjoy serving as a peer tutor for other medical students. I've served as a peer tutor for a few years now at my medical school, and because of my dedication to the role, I was recently asked to become a head tutor, which means I am able to tutor other fresher tutors, and I also get to plan and implement an educational implementation project to make the curriculum better at my school, and I'm really excited for that experience. I've also been invited to speak at an American Medical Women's Association meeting on campus and as a panelist speaker for admitted students at the David Geffen School of Medicine. I think one of the best ways to succeed in medical school is to really just have a sense of curiosity about how things work. Curiosity will really propel a student far in medical school, whether it's with your team, you see a patient that you really find fascinating, and so you do a bunch of research on the diagnostic workup of their suspected condition or the treatment, or whether it's noticing something that you think could turn into a research question and being curious enough to develop those questions and think about how you can improve things. Curiosity is one of the best traits a medical student could have to be successful. One thing that I think really helps me stand out in terms of medical school consulting is the ability to help you create a consistent narrative and story throughout your application. A lot of times, students will have a lot of different activities that they're involved in, but might struggle to see how the pieces fit together. My strength is to help you weave these stories together and create this narrative where things make sense. You have a clear goal, you have a clear vision for the type of physician you want to be, and that will really set you apart with admissions committees. So I look forward to helping you create that narrative together. As a medical school consultant, one of my greatest strengths is being your number one supporter and cheerleader throughout this process. I will absolutely make sure to set aside time to celebrate your wins, your victories, whether it's getting all the secondary applications back you wanted to, whether it's finally scoring an interview, or when it comes down to it, getting that first acceptance and getting all the acceptances thereafter. I'll always be there celebrating your successes with you. In addition, I feel that one of my strengths is to help you create a really good school list to apply to. As someone who applied to UCLA out of state, I knew my chances might have been a little bit lower, but I still took that shot and applied. And as a result, I was able to get into one of my absolute top choice schools. And so by creating a school list, by being ambitious together, I really feel like I'll be able to help you get that acceptance and get you into the position you'd like to be in, which is a medical student at a medical school. I really enjoy helping pre-medical students because when I was a pre-medical student, I didn't really have many connections in this field. I didn't know any physicians. I wasn't sure how to get shadowing hours. And so I had to make connections and ask for help along the way. And so it was through this mentorship and through these other medical students or physicians that helped me do mock interviews or read over my essay that I was able to really create an application that I felt really good about when I applied to medical schools. And so now, as a medical student, I really want to help those who are in a similar position or those who really are striving for that spot in medical school because I receive so much mentorship and help along my journey. I would love to give back to students in that way as much as possible.